Just, you know, don't get too
Oh well,
far
FAKER
ahead.
is committing.
Give us
What
a
is
game.
this?
There's a backflip
He
from
lands
FAKER.
everything.
Arcade Storm does go down, and the flash comes on.
Wow. 우리 승리 공식을 꺼내고 있는 팀 1. T1 is playing the Jin Shao with Ash Seraphine that we've been playing the past like week. Yes, we've been playing this. 요즘 스펙 진짜 자주 나온다. We see a lot of TF nowadays. And of course, 농심 banning Bard once again. 버저우 ban. 바드 ban 역시나 나와버렸고. 루션 밀리오가 진짜 강력하죠. So we've been seeing a lot of Lucian Milio nowadays. So this Lucian ban right here, yeah.
Between the
pretty interesting how Lucian Milio is a big problem for everybody. T1이 너무 좋다고? T1도 좋은데 이거 충분히 농심도 할 말이 있는 조합인 것 같은데요. 농심 comp looks good too. They have a lot of hard engages. Their lane phase is also not too weak. 라인전은 어떻게 될지 봐야 되지만 바텀 라인전이 되게 중요할 듯. 2v2 bot lane is going to be super important, guys.
Alright, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, on to the Ref 4 game number 1. T1 versus Nongshim.
Interesting. Look at the map, guys. Nongshim already placed 5 wards. Level 1, 5 wards. 1렙부터 농심은 지금 와드를 5개를 놨습니다. 맵 보시면. As opposed to us, we only warded 1. Oh, we warded 2 now. 이를 먼저 찍는 오 캐리어 페이지. Landed the Q, missed the E's. Okay there. Tanking casters though, that hurts. 원거리 미니언 3명이서 때려가지고 근데 딜교환은 손해입니다.
Some of these mystic shots, that's certainly going to be helping him out here in this lane. But Owner is making his way in, walks over a
He
ward.
knows there's a ward here.
There's
a ward in the tri-bush, there's a ward in the raptor, but there's a ward in blue. There is another ward in the blue entrance. Their blue entrance. It's like they have so much information. Level 1. 1레벨 근데 정보가 상대가 너무 많아가지고 이러면은 근데 우리가 스마로 뺏을 수 있나요? Can we smite it? Maybe.
Will he be able to actually get it?
Okay, Sponge is cooked! Sponge is cooked! 플래시를 쓰지만 플래시 Q로! What the hell? The airborne. I think FAKER's gonna get him. There it is, the EQ.
Dead Jarvan on a silver platter for the rise.
그래. Owner. Really nice fight. Very calm about that too. 그리고 바텀은 집을 갔다 왔네. So T1 bot lane actually went home, and that's gonna be a flash forward, and Pace grabbing the kill. Scout has to run away. FAKER no flash though. I think he might be.
Owner moving in though. That means that FAKER is going to survive. Scout needs to be a little careful, but we'll be able to secure this cannon and get himself out of there.
Ash Seraphine is so strong, guys.
1,200 gold in the
you get hit by 1 CC or slow.
So it took us just under 4 minutes, and KARINA makes it to 6k. Third in
wait, we can actually pass lands today. Like 6,001 for lands.
Yeah, he could have challenged as KARINA is going to be moving
up
to second place.
If you guys don't know, Nongshim Lehan's got benched for Plata. So very early flash from Pace to flash over the CC. CC가 날라오는데 그거를 플래시로 앞으로 피하면서 Oh my gosh, that's so sad. FAKER is okay though, because Sponge doesn't have flash. 네, 아까 자르반 플래시 빠져가지고 라이즈가 잡히진 않았죠. 진짜가 바텀이긴 한데 이게 투패도 걸어온다는 거? TF does have the ulti, so Pace, no flash, 노플이라서 죽었고 이거는. Okay, what happened to my thingy? One sec.
I think that
Pace dies, my tracking, my YouTube model dies too. It's okay, we give the dragon then. Unless Owner can steal it? I don't know.
Perhaps a caster blessing of the TF in this case. Yeah, perhaps.
That's
almost a steal away here for Owner, who now has flash on cooldown. He's not getting
what
out
the
of here
hell?
unless they
He
can
doesn't
care.
Oh no, Carry is cooked. 근데 이거를 디아블까지 노리면은 Diablo has to flash up, but that's too late. He got slowed.
And another kill over to FAKER. King in bay as best he can.
Wow.
Does come on through though.
Oh wow, no flash. Diablo is cooked.
Just needs another auto.
와 평타운데만 더.
Scout gonna collect that
Literally
one.
single digit
And
HP.
Diablo able to get himself home.
애쉬 궁이 없었어
Yeah, I was
근데.
watching to join that skirmish as another
There's
trip
no
up.
way
Yeah,
that actually
Pop Blossom is going to
works.
come through here as well.
와
Pace is
이거는
just
슈퍼
put down
플레이다.
by Pleta. And now looking for
Oh
even
no,
more,
Carry
and
is cooked as
Sponge
well.
making his
Job
way
is coming
through
down.
should mean that Carry
와
is
이거
just dead.
니코 미쳤다. 저거 각을 본다고.
Talented.
그러니까
This is
이지가
just
진짜
pure greed out of
P1이었는데
owner.
저
Despite
각을
the fact
본다는 거
that Faker is here
자체가.
faster, the Ambessa comes over, hits the ultimate. Scout is able to show
Yeah,
up. Sponge
I mean,
buys
there's
so much
nothing
time
much
here
you
with
can
the
do
Cataclysm,
there.
and Faker just doesn't have the damage
탑이
to
내려와서
secure anything
어쩔 수
back on the
없습니다.
other side.
What is
Here,
this
great play
screen is
from
so
Diablo.
white.
Gets the double knock up here, and Diablo stays even though he's low. That's who he is. He likes to play on the edge.
What do you
He's got
mean?
no flash, and he just tells Sponge
My
to take the
eyes,
kill, and
bro.
he does.
Yeah, that
He
is
has
precisely
brightness
what
turned
they
up to
did.
1000, I guess.
And
Because he is actually going to be stopped.
yeah,
Flash
Sponge
있긴 해,
actually
근데.
able to stop
Ash
him
has
there.
flash.
Is now Scout looking for a little bit of an angle.
What?
There is the encore.
Our
Doesn't
flash from
quite work
Carrion.
out there as they were looking for Sponge, in fact, as
Scout
Owner
also immediately
is now
run
taking
away.
a lot.
Oh
Sponge
my gosh,
flashes out of the
Owner
way,
might look
very
for
close to
more.
dead. And the Pop Blossom is
That
gonna
is a
connect
nice
on
Pop
three.
Blossom, but they have to
Scout
run
will be going
away.
down, though, as Faker finds that 1v1, and now Owner
Whoa,
gets his revenge.
Owner!
Who doesn't become
모자려.
one on the apple, but I think it's
Oh my
going to be
gosh,
just
Owner
fine here
literally
for T1
1v3,
as they
presses
find
R,
a
doesn't take
phenomenal
damage.
team fight just
Oh
before
wow,
the Drake.
Diablo's actually trying
Diablo
to get
is
him.
insane, by
Single
the way.
digit.
He is not going to
Should
get
be able
this
to
kill,
get the
but he's got
dragon
Crucial.
though,
Maybe he
because
actually
Owner does have that
No way he
ceiling.
actually lines it up, right?
야,
Surely not.
쉴드
Owner
받고
definitely
이제
does
Q
right here.
키고
Hold
이제
on.
힐
He's on
딱딱딱 하면 되고요.
vision, so he just dominate, and to see T1 just constantly play through, Arise mid pick.
Yeah,
Classic.
Sponge to run away, but the R. Oh, pays with the R again. These Ash Rs have been better good every single time.
And now
Every
should be
time.
Rift Herald going over to T1 as well. No smite available on Nongshim. And that lead is
야,
only
우리가
going to
에라핀
extend
신짜오를 계속
further.
픽하는 이유가
Oh dear. It was
계속
looking
보여-
so good until it wasn't. That Pop Blossom also going to go in that category.
wow.
As Pleta doesn't quite
That was
find
a
it.
nice
Does
flash
get
for
the flash
Paze.
out of Paze though. That is
Boots of choice here for Diablo. You know, he's got his carry pants on.
애쉬
He
풀
knows
빠진 게
what he's gonna
변수긴
do.
하다고.
the gluten is coming
어.
out. As now Carry
오,
able to
역시
flash
애쉬
actually
풀 빠진 거
towards Paze here.
생각하고
As
저걸
they
다
do look to
쓰네.
capitalize on that lack
There's
of
not enough
flash, but
damage though.
unfortunately,
Paze actually
it just
survives.
does not work. Doran going to show up here as well as King is
Oh,
gonna be
Scout
holding
having to push up
position
his
and
cook.
wiped out. Owner is
와,
dealing with
이러면 다
Scout towards the north of
잡았다.
the fight, and Pleta and Diablo
애쉬를 노리긴 했지만
Owner's
just flashing.
Doran's
Doran's just walking into tower, tanking towers.
Should be able to deal with this outer turret. The
I
gold
mean,
lead
like,
is
no
just
flash
going
Ash.
to
I get what Nongshim's
explode.
trying to do, but so
And
deep,
it looks
man.
like their form from yesterday has carried
It's
over.
like literally
Isn't
under
that crazy when
tower.
you- sometimes when you say something on a cast, it
타워
just comes true
밑에서
right afterwards. You're
서
like,
있는
"They've got a
애쉬라서
lot of feel
너무
for him. I don't think they can get on him."
플래시
And
아무리
Nongshim
플래시
was like,
없다고
"Oh,
했지만
yeah?"
이 너무
Let's see.
억지였다.
And yeah, I mean, the Seraphim's there.
Does look fantastic, but doesn't get a lot done.
Oh,
As there's
the
flash
R
on call,
flash
great flag
again.
there from
Carry
Sponge
out. Doesn't
to make
connect
sure
though.
that he's able to get himself out.
Okay, here comes a really
사크래프트처럼 한
optimistic
건가?
TF. and ult.
사크래프트 패키지
Scout
게임.
is just gonna get
Oh
turned
wow,
on here by
that is a
Paze. Does
nice
actually
ult from
make it
Carrier.
calculated there on the red buff tick. And
Again,
Paze
he's
now
okay.
throws the arrow out,
Oh
and the
my
arcane
gosh,
ship
there it
isn't gonna
is.
be enough to get Diablo
Boom,
out of it.
bang.
It's
Triple
a triple
kill.
here for Paze as he's
Quadra
on the
kill.
warpath, looking for even more.
Faker
King
stanky.
will not
Quadra
find a
kill.
public
Penta, penta,
execution,
penta,
but he
penta.
might
Doran
find
take
the
tower.
pentakill here for Paze, who picks it up at 22 minutes in game number 1.
펜타키루 펜타키루.
Alright.
레전드
Let's,
진짜.
put a cap on this one.
Wow.
Mazar's already starting up the Baron.
Yep.
Okay, well, 10,000 gold
펜타킬.
lead here at 22. We are very much
Paze
in a
on this
GG
Ash
territory
is
here.
a
As Faker's
menace.
also just not even. It just doesn't really matter as.
Yeah, they're
This
over
is a bit
forcing it
puzzling to
again.
me, 'cause it's
I mean,
an
they
Ash
don't have
Seraphim that
flash.
you're trying to
Yes,
engage
but
on. And by the way, Scout survived with 3 HP once this
아니
game.
근데
Like, it would've been
플래시
criminal if he got away a
없다고
second
또
time. He
이게
gets that
농심이
kill.
되게
Doran is
기쁜데
able to
이걸
match the
들어가가지고.
TP here somehow.
They have to
And
keep
then this
over
shift
reaching
is
for the
is
flash's
problem.
target,
Once
literally
Diablo's gone,
underneath
they're
the
like, oh, we
mid
go
tower.
all the
Yet
way to
again,
the
it's the
fountain
same
to get
thing
these
again.
kills. There's just nothing you could do. King and misses the ultimate, but I don't know how much that really would have mattered. But Ash isn't letting you get away. Too sticky. The slows connect. He gets the penta. The big fancy icon.
Oh
as here comes
wait,
Diablo.
no.
Yep, doesn't quite get the value there as the Pop Blossom only connects onto Owner as a response.
Oof,
Still,
a 플래시
Train
페이커.
coming on through
Faker
here.
flashing
Scout
forward.
takes
Meanwhile,
so
look at
much
that.
damage from
Zion.
Doran. That was half of his health bar from an ult. What the heck?
Faker's doing so much damage. 아니 딜. 세상이야. 또 라이즈 리워크 시키려고. Faker's gonna get Rise to rework again, guys. Rise is about to get a third rework after this game, guys. T1 경기력 미쳤구나 그냥. T1's just look at the damage from Ash, guys. Carry is tanking for him. 와, 그냥 뭐. Doran
will take down the first nexus of the series.
T1 have truly found that consistent form that we were waiting for. We saw some early struggles at the beginning of this year. We saw individual.
Hey, game to drop the starting though. So lucky. 카르마.
We should move beyond it, you know.
너프 더 해야겠지. They need to nerf Karma more, I guess.
Trundle.
Oh wow, Trundle ban is interesting.
Zin was already played.
오리아나 pen 역시 나오고요.
And the
What about the board? Are they leaving the board open?
I think Rumble will be
바드 오픈이면 우리가 선픽으로 픽할 것 같은데.
We need a bard ban.
Against this team.
Oh wait, they're both open. 둘 다 오픈이야. That's 5 heads. If we take board, they're gonna take Rumble. If we take Rumble, they're gonna take board. 이러면은 바드가 나오지 않을까? Carry-on. Unless we are we gonna do like Pike into board? We could.
There's also no jump. I have all cameras on Carrier because he's
Carry-on.
the one who gets to choose.
Yep. I do think that they
he's
should
made his choice.
Wait, we're taking Lucian Emilio! Lucian Emilio, no Bardo! 뭐야, 이러면 바드랑 럼블 둘 다 주는 거 아니야? Wait, aren't they just gonna pick Rumble and Bard into us then? Oh my gosh. 판테온을 이걸 판테온을
I guess
한다고?
they don't have to get Bard here because Lucian's probably not going
I'm
to want to
so
lane with the
confused right
Bard.
now. 루시안 밀리오 티어 얼마나 올라간 거야 근데? 캐리아 선수가 바드를 안 꺼낸다고? Bard's open and Carrier's not playing it. That's interesting. Like how crazy strong is the Lucian Emilio then? Carrier's trying to get Bard off the ban
They
list.
just don't get the Bard at all, and they're going to play some sort of Pike lane, or they're going to try to play
5 head guys.
something else down here.
Don't
like
pick it when it's open, so then they don't ban it. When it's important, we pick it. Boom.
It doesn't feel that powerful because the lane partners are going to be
Big
taken away,
5
which is why I think you should have dropped the Pantheon.
아니 근데 이거 농심도 바드를 안 하네? 농심 doesn't play Bard either. That's interesting. 요즘 그리고 빅토르 자주 나오는 것 같아. We saw Showmaker Victor yesterday, actually. Caitlyn ban is smart, getting rid of that Caitlyn. We should probably just ban another ADC. 조합이 우리 조합이 더 좋아 보이는데. I feel like our comp is better. Corki Nami is both nerfed. Corki got nerfed, Nami got nerfed. Corki Nami가 한 달 전쯤에는 진짜 1티어였거든요. 계속 나오고. 근데 둘 다 너프를 받았습니다. They both got nerfs. Meanwhile, Lucian Emilio, no nerfs.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rift for game number 2, as FAKER is already backflipping on Scout. And he's taken a little bit of damage from Diablo, who's just Gatling gunning around.
킬 쓰면서 이속으로.
Heal and didn't get any value for his though.
No, he did not. So 2 lanes are ruined.
이러면은 되게 좋은 걸? Oh, that was a nice trade.
Well, some Ardent Blaze damage to come on through here.
That is a very nice trade. Owner, what are you cooking? 아니. Like last game we were bullying, this game we're bullying. Oh my gosh, Owner.
Let's see who's going to win the level 1. As Scout is rotating over, and Owner is gonna have to turn tail.
He's gonna have to call FAKER. FAKER, please.
Yeah.
근데 Q, 이거 Q를 못 맞춘 건 크다.
He
missed the Q though.
It's just who's going to kill him. That's the question. Flash over from Scout.
One more 어떻게 오랜만. No. 형다운에만 더. 근데 웨이브 근데 조졌죠? No, that wave from Victor is so bad. He was shoving the wave and he came. 그러니까 웨이브를 밀다가 온 거라서 이러면은 웨이브 다 탔죠.
To help secure that kill, he does pick up the kill, which is
important. He's not even gonna use the TP. Scout isn't using TP.
Decent amount of experience
in
mid lane
딜
as
장난
well.
아닌데? But that is
Yes, he manages
crazy.
to get first blood, but it's still possibly dangerous. Oh god, are we gonna have a dead? Nah, he's fine. Nah, he's fine.
계속 아까부터 평타한대야. Literally one auto attack every time. No, if he got executed there, he was so cooked, guys.
He is the only one that is allowed to give Krogs kills.
Doran almost, yeah. He almost became a Krog Lord there.
That's why he's the Lord.
Maybe it's bad.
Carrier is going to get zoomed out here momentarily as FaZe went on back home.
Yeah, not sure exactly how this happened.
베리어 쓰면서 집가기. Oh, he actually channeled a recall using the barrier, guys.
Because we were game will slow down a little bit after that. Very aggressive play from Owner early.
Owner going in again.
Maybe going to get a little bit of value here in just camping this blue buff, as the wave timing means that there's no
Owner
real
is
room
so
for Sky's to drop
aggressive.
so much if he actually comes over.
He's
He's
just
already
willing
10 CS down,
sponge.
and they will secure this.
Doing just fine. Top lane doing just fine.
오, 앞대시 하면서
Diablo taking a lot
pace.
of damage here. Sponge coming in at exactly
He'll
the right
use.
moment,
Oh,
but Diablo
another
might just be
dash.
dead.
Diablo
So
is
close
single digit
to
HP,
being
but
wiped out.
look
It's
at that.
the block from
Oh,
KARINA.
Carry is
Will
cooked,
be able
but
to pick it up.
there it
He does
is.
get traded immediately, but that means Diablo is not there to pick up this wave. LCK.
Yep, there is a
See
bunch
whether
of
he can
new
actually
stuff,
have a
by the
powerful
way, this
mid-game
season.
to put Nongshim in even
Oh wow,
better
that is
position,
so
but
much damage.
Buster's
루시안
does
밀리오가
some work here,
1티어인
but
이유가
Diablo is
나오네,
losing out
진짜.
on these trades, and Faker is now making a roam
앞대시
down.
하니까
Diablo
그냥
does have both summoners, so they need to be careful about
like
overcommitting
they
into
dash
turret.
in and cooked.
But the wave is not in the great spot here for Diablo and Pleta. It's very awkward, in fact, for them.
Yeah, they aren't able to get themselves out of the way though. Nami is pretty good at making you able to avoid
What
stuff, but
the
Faker
hell,
just holds
bro?
on in. 5-point strike comes down. There's the backflip.
Oh,
As Faker gets on top of Diablo. Not quite enough
Just needed
damage.
one more,
And he
but the
is
heal
able
and
to
the
flash his
barrier.
way to safety, but that will put the flash on cooldown. Pays as well.
Initially
그러니까
thought when
진짜
I was
너무
looking at the
아까워
minimap there, but
계속.
still,
Like every
a
single
heavy
time it's
cost
so
for that
low,
play.
but we can't get
And
it.
Just, you know, don't get too
Oh, well,
far
Faker
ahead.
is committing.
Give us
What
a
is
game.
this?
There's a backflip
He
from
lands
Faker.
everything.
Arcade Storm does go down, and the flash comes on
와,
through. Faker finds the
딜계산
solo against
완벽하고요.
Scout in this mid lane, and
So
Wolf, I think
patient from
maybe the
Faker
pendulum
until
has
Victor
just
flashes
swung
and then
back,
he
much
lands
like that
everything.
opening video.
하지만
Sponge
여기서
trying
원어가
to
궁으로
find Faker here. The
he
Cyclone
ults and
going to try
saves
and interrupt
Faker.
him, though, as there is the
Oh
backflip,
my
and Faker
gosh,
will
that
be
is
able to help
crazy.
Owner grab the kill.
He disrupts the
Trying to
W
kill
from
the goat,
Pantheon.
always a more difficult
판테온
task than you'd
W를
expect.
궁으로
always
끊는.
comes at in terms of elementals, it is one of the best.
Yeah, pretty powerful. There's a nice bubble to connect from Pleta, but
Oh wow,
Pace
no
is just going
flash.
to kill him in a
아,
response.
한 대만
Okay, well,
더.
very
Just needed
close
one
to.
more. It's good trying.
Fire kick, just going to do a little bit of work here
바텀도
towards
좋은
Diablo,
소식이 계속 나오고
is
있습니다.
desperately just
But this
hoping
is why
that
we
he can
didn't
pick
take
up
bar,
this mid wave.
guys.
He might be able to do
Look
so.
at this.
Phosphorus bomb able to tidy up
다들을
the
안
wave.
한 이유.
Quite
루시안 밀려와
efficiently
그냥
at this
역대급
point.
사기네 그냥. Pace is just face gliding them too.
But they watch Faker here,
싸움 볼게요 살짝.
so he's gonna look for it. Gets the that shuriken.
와,
That
와.
was so clean.
Pretty perfect execution.
Okay,
That
wait,
is a
what
solo
happened?
kill from Doran as well.
아니 럼블이
for a
크산테한테 라인전에서 쏠킬?
As I believe he may have just
Rumble
gone all
getting
out.
solo bowled by
And King and
Cassante
then
while
died.
we're watching Faker there. Cassante 2026?
let's watch out.
Yeah,
No,
let's watch
it's
this.
I couldn't get out.
Q3
but Doran
W
could go all out
궁.
as
와.
King tries to equalize here, but this doesn't have any. He's so far away from the turret, like there's nothing really he can do.
He just flashes over the tennis net.
I said it yesterday, but man, their individual forms are peaking. Yes, 100%. Everyone mechanically are just really locked in. 그냥 뭔가 개개인의 폼이 결정을 치닫고 있습니다. T1. 그러니까 팀적으로 잘 되는 것도 있지만 그냥 개개인이 막 쏠킬 장면들 보면 바텀 막 2대2 라인전. Hey, we're dodging the skill shots, we're hitting our skill shots, we're flashing well, we're hitting our ultis. Like,
all right, Carrier and Pace
just really
looking for a bit of
basic
an
stuff
angle
that you
here.
could say,
Bubble
but
does go wide. Battle over vision for now.
easy to say,
but
hard to
evolve
do,
into something
especially
else.
when
It
you're
is
playing
something
into like
later.
world-class
There
players,
is,
right?
I mean, owner Diablo has to catch that wave.
Faker
Oh,
going in
what?
looking for it one more time as Scout is just dead. Perfect execution gets Faker out of there in the nick of time, and oh my goodness,
아니
this Akali
페이커
is
진짜
a problem.
Faker's 30!
2023 all
He's
over
30!
Yeah.
3-0!
That is, yeah, not
3-0.
a thing a Nongshim fan wants to be watching
How is
here.
he doing it? How?
2-0 and 1
Mr.
now,
Faker.
and I mean, as soon as this,
30대
this
저.
Kali gets unlocked from the mid lane, it's just going to be problematic. Obviously has completed
This
the quest
Faker's gonna be
already,
like
but
fucking
literally
40,
just
50,
TPs,
60. He's gonna be
baits
like
the gravity
70 years
field, and
old
he's
and
like,
he's still gonna be
you
playing.
don't have that
Oh
now.
my
I kill you.
gosh.
I got the shuriken.
yeah, now you're just dead.
It was, I mean, it,
R2 to get out of turret
it
range,
just
easy.
didn't look fair.
Uncle
He
still
used
got
his
it.
ultimate.
Yeah.
Not that relevant with this composition. Hayes is
Oh,
playing
okay,
on fire
wait.
here.
Yep, there is Owner
That's
coming in
why.
though, finds the Cyclone.
Okay, wait.
Fantastic for the disengage. However,
We have R2
and
buff
T1 are
now.
unable
They're
to
just
quite
gonna
find
flash
it as
out.
Faker going in on the King,
Faker.
looking to put his death note together, but unfortunately not quite able to find the angle.
King
and
is
just
flashing
backflips
away.
around and has a bit of fun.
그냥 플래시 바로 썼어, 럼블이.
King's flash was forced, so
He
it's a
could have
huge
waited
win
until maybe
either
like he
way.
flashes the E or
As they're
anything,
getting the
but
dragon now
King
in
doesn't want to mess
the
around
bottom
with
side
Faker.
of the map, or at least we're thinking about it. We'll need to actually win a fight.
You just needed to hit that Raptor once. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
밀리오 궁 없긴 합니다. 밀리오 has no
He
ulti
might
right
be able
now.
to win this Smite War though, as teleport in from Kingen.
TP coming through from Kingen is actually quite healthy.
Comes on
Oh,
forward.
Faker going in!
Just goes into the back line.
Oh my gosh, he has no ulti though. 궁이 없어 근데 세상에 포켓몬. Oh, got flashed in by Victor. And Cassante is cooked. 아, 용을 먹긴 했어도 이건 다 죽겠는걸? Everyone's gonna die.
Did Faker just...
Dude, if Faker just had ulti, he would have got a quadra kill. I'm not even joking. 어, 근데 이거는 무공이 빠밤.
I think he did. I think that's how he got into that fight, which unfortunately for him put him in a pretty rough spot, and he did ultimately die.
Yeah, he does.
He follows.
He just rockets over the rift.
And Kingen is aware of it and is able to, obviously, with his giant shield here.
나 이거 아칼리 어떻게 들어갔냐 했는데 이를 맡은 상태에서 따라갔구나. He threw all the way across the rift. He didn't even TP. I was wondering how Faker got there. I was like, how Faker's able to have TP?
Here as the Pantheon looks to follow on the wrong side of the rift here.
아니 잠시만, 내가 지금 뭘 본 거지? Like this kind of stuff we see in like TikTok videos, you know what I mean? 쇼츠 막 유튜브 쇼츠에서 나오는 그런 장면이었어. And if he had ulti, like I'm not even joking, that's quadra kill right there.
Diablo very strong at this point in time as Pathmaker going to deny
okay, wait a second. No flash on Sponge, immediately gets taken down.
Sponge, but Ona is likely to die as well. Kingen looking very low as
Faker, he has R2.
Kunita. And now Diablo able to get that barrier down and keep himself alive. Scout now in trouble, gets pulled back.
Oh, Doran going in super ham. He has to flash out.
Too deep.
Angry
fish, but unfortunately not fast enough to catch up to the rest of T1.
여기에서 근데 판테온이 플래시 없어서 바로 타겟팅한 거 좋았는데 Rumble was pretty good. Faker does take him down though. That bubble was really crucial, I think. 방금 그리고 나미가 Q를 되게 잘 맞췄다. 나미 Q 아니었으면은 아칼리가 궁 2타로 콜키 죽였지 않았을까? 콜키 would have died to Kali. 이거는 어쩔 수 없이 줘야 되나요? I guess we have to give Heralds.
See where Shelly is going to go.
Fortunately, but they still get the mid turret, which is more valuable. But if they need him, he can be called upon as Doran is looking for another solo.
아니 W 맞췄으면 킬인데. Oh my gosh, he's cooked.
So Sponge will just kill him, and there he goes.
You are not going to enjoy the end result.
TP coming
so
through. That is
more respectfully as the Lucian here is Faker's going to TP flank, and we'll see Doran
okay, wait a second.
See if they can secure this kill.
He's going to try to run away.
I don't think so.
Well, Faker does get harpooned to start this one off, so maybe going to be a difficult one. Never mind, he just
플래시 있긴 했거든요.
5-point strike comes down.
Oh, he has a flashing out there. 판테온이 미드에서 플래시 썼네. Pantheon flashing here. Really, ulti very important to keep Lucian alive.
But they can set up
밀리오 루시안 너무 좋은데?
Speaking of Rumble,
yeah,
he is not alone.
He is not. Sponge is going to rotate down. Let's see whether Doran can find anything here. He still wants it as he's got friends.
Oh wow, just flashing in. They know King has a flash. Just targeted the Rumble here. Can we take him down though? Sponge, he has no flash either. But we are getting collapsed on Pokemon. 도망이다요. 크산테가 너무 단단하긴 해도 너무 무서운데? 잠시만. And the little Q for Millie was so good! For disengage, we get mid tower as well. 일단 5공이 잡히긴 했지만 미드 타워 밀었고요. 아, 밀리오가 Q를 너무 잘 사용해, 그리고. Carry is collecting all these Qs for the disengage. Faker's gonna try to hit 16 here in the bot side. 바텀에서 16렉 찍고 하고 싶어 하는 것 같아요, 아칼리가. Akali's going for another wave here, bot side, so we're just trying to disengage mid lane, and Faker's trying to hit 16.
They're looking for him. This could be a huge
there he
flank.
is.
Now they're looking to turn on to Faker. Faker does.
Gonna try to run away. He's out. Well, that's actually so smart that he ultis to run away, but Akali has low R now for the fight. 이러면 근데 궁이 없습니다. 16렙이긴 해도. Okay, good ulti from Pace. 포켓몬이다요. Oh no, what the hell? Doran going in? The bubbles! 아, 근데 이게 이러면은 페이스 선수도 위험하고요. 페이스 as the Flash Boys gets taken down, that's gonna be a Baron for Nongshim. 그럼 바론이 나가는 것 같은데요.
They grab the kill onto Pays, and that should be another Drake going over to them.
FAKER might be in trouble here. I mean, there's not really much of a way out. Let's
살 사람 살아야 되는 거니까. Oh wow, FAKER is just going in. 이게 내 플래시로 도망가는데 플래시로 들어가고. What do you mean? They're flashing in, but we're flashing out. Oh my gosh. 미쳐 날뛰고는 빅토르 어떡할 건데? This Victor's so strong right now. 그냥 살 사람 살아 해가지고 한 명만 잡혔어야 된다. Yeah, this is like we're trying to run away and carry an ulti for Cassante, but Cassante went in and Owner went in on that.
And I mean, Scout flashes the
되게
follow
합이
here.
안
Lucian
좋았는데
is just
우리가.
dead, and I think Lucian's time has passed in this
There's
game.
such a split call
FAKER,
everywhere.
by the way, plays this moment
Even
so
here, I
incredibly well.
think, was
Doran
split.
stops his back because he wants to try to see if he can make something of this. As FAKER is able to get this shuriken to land here, forces King into
Yeah,
flash.
FAKER is like, okay, I need to run, and then Doran is like, I need to go in.
Is unfortunately for FAKER just too much. Then he's trying to be like, okay, well, I guess I'm not getting out, I'll kill you. The tidal wave is going to be down here.
Oh, Diablo.
Oh, Pays has lost so much HP though. 근데 플래시 없다고 해서 they have no flash or Corki, they're just taking down Diablo here. No way, Sponge is that cooked. 와, 근데 이거 럼블공이 너무 좋았다. 럼블 ult is so good though. Uh-oh. Can we get Baron then?
I mean, it does still do a fair bit of
wow,
damage
these
here as
knees
FAKER takes
are
both harpoons.
really painful.
Kingen is super healthy
스마
at
있잖아
this
우리
point in
근데.
time. But
오늘
Owner
has
has got
smite.
They're not going to be able to stop the Baron. The question is, can they get anything off the back
Oh,
end
nice
of this
Q
fight?
from
No
KARINA.
teleports are going to be respawning, and now they're looking to
오,
just
근데
try and turn
앞대시로?
this 4 versus 2. And despite the health bars, I
와!
think that Kingen and Pleta overstayed their welcome. They were
Oh
just
my gosh,
as the Baron goes
Pays
down,
just
and then they
dashes
die.
in. Boom,
The
boom,
decisive
and a
call
boom,
to try to
boom.
deny the Baron still up. There's just so many angles. Diablo's positioning here, pretty suspect, honestly. After what looked like a huge win for Nongshim, you know, they were able to push T1 away, but then he just stayed so far
밀리오가
forward.
궁을
T1 were like,
CC를
well,
푸는
thank you for
용도가
the
아니라
freebie, and
진짜
the
그냥
scouts
힐을
caught on the
주는
other
용도.
side of the fight.
Millir
Once all
ulting
that
for the
damage is gone, the
heals.
Rumble alone can't
Which
get it done.
works,
As
I
you'll see
guess.
here, he did hit a few harpoons on the FAKER.
that burst
did a
was
lot of
kinda
damage,
crazy.
but there's 4 members here. There's no smite
여기서
for Nongshim. There's no way they're going to
그
deny
자체
this. They cannot
자체
stop the
슬로우는
Baron,
아니고
nor
자체 그
will they
뭐지?
get out with their
Silence?
lives. And what felt like a one
침묵?
game here for
침묵
Nongshim is tossed to the
걸려버려가지고.
wolves.
Yeah, now FAKER is just going to kill
gosh,
Sponge.
FAKER.
5-point strike gets him another
Angry
solo
FAKER,
kill here in
guys.
this
Angry
game, moving to
FAKER.
5-2 and
5 kills
3.
now.
T1 decided that the circus is over.
We're
It's
so
time
good
for
at,
some
like,
winning.
punishing
It's-
people
oh
with
my
no
goodness,
flash,
The
huh?
culling just destroys Pleta. Half of it. Enough to kill him from 100 to 0.
They're sort of ripping these first off the map.
남이
Inner and
플래시도
mid
있었는데 안
is
쓴 거야?
just
왜 남이 한
gone.
flash but
Bottom
she
lane,
didn't
no
use it?
answer. FAKER's
Hold
pushing
up.
these Baron, but we see here
Holy moly,
briefly
dire.
is Pays can just walk up the
남이가
scout
그냥
like,
몸이
"Scouts, be
녹았어.
careful."
와,
He
잠시만.
does manage to go gold
와,
on the arcade
루션
storm. He's
밀리오
doing a bit
뭐야,
of work here, but they
그냥.
are
루션
diving
밀리오,
this
what is
turret. There's
this?
nothing they can do
What
about it. FAKER
is
somehow
this?
died
What
elsewhere
is
on the
this?
rift. But I'd
Bard?
go 3
Who's
for 1.
Bard?
I'd say 4 for 1, sorry. And I'd say that that's probably
바드?
pretty good.
바드가
Did FAKER
뭐죠?
go 1 for 1? He did. So we take those.
바드 오열.
Sponge
바드
taking
왜 함?
damage here as well, but these
루션
Nexus
밀리오
turrets are
얼마나
not long for the
좋은데?
world. Just after
Look at the
we
dash.
were
Oh,
saying
not
that we
enough, I
felt
guess.
like we might be going, ticks over to about 8.2k.
Just
The
to clean.
Nexus will go down and T1 will claim the 2-0.
They've been able to survive
Yeah, FAKER had
through the
2
early,
really good games.
Lucian,
Yeah,
Akali,
FAKER could be
and
feeling
it's not
as
that
well.
those picks were not, by the way, insanely ahead. Kill Scout is
무서워.
off on the other side.
I'm voting
And
for.
FAKER will pick up
But
POM.
FAKER's gonna get it!
Again,
No
I think he
way!
could have gone a few different ways here, but I had to.
FAKER was just smurfing it on the tries.
Yeah, I just.
Okay, we're gonna have
Thank you
interview
very
with
much,
FAKER, guys. We got
This
our
is
luck
Dear
in.
for the POM interview translation, joined by
FAKER.
FAKER on the side of T1, who just picked up another 2-0 victory. With that win today, you just reached 9 total wins for the season. How do you feel? Lately, we're on a really good winning streak, and we're taking a lot of wins. And I feel like we're in a really great momentum, so I'm just really happy that this match today also went well. And you're currently on a 3 winning streak, and you're showing that the road to EWC was just as great. And it looks like you're picking up your pace, so how do you feel? Yeah, I think our teammates are definitely feeling the great spirit that our team has. The whole atmosphere is really positive, and I think in the practice process, we actually feel like we are improving a lot. And from the draft in game 1, you guys took Ashe, Seraphine, and Xin Zhao, such high tier
분위기가
champions.
좋다고
So did anyone
하네요.
mention that the draft went really well? Yeah, for the game 1 draft, before the match started, it just didn't really drift too far off of what we had in mind. So I think this was definitely one of our strategies that made us get that edge. And in game 1, T1's team coordination and setup really stood out. So for the early jungle pathing and more, was it all planned before the game started? Yeah, before the match, we definitely have a lot of discussions, and this was definitely a reflection of our preparation and regarding the draft. So I think, this is another part of our strategy. And your
나이즈는 원래
game 1
그렇다고.
Rise had such high damage output.
Rise
So were you pretty proud of yourself? Well, rather than feeling proud, I think, I guess my teammates owner was telling me, why are you just so strong? I think it's just the way Rise is. That's just who Rise is. And KARINA reached
나이즈는 원래
6,000
그렇다.
assists, and Pace got the first pentakill of the 2026 season. So would you like to say
Pentakill, first one, that's crazy.
Actually, Pace, even in the LCK, he has always been so good at taking pentakills, and we just all thought, he finally did it. And for KARINA, he reached 6,000 assists, and I'm pretty proud of him.
assists.
And he
Proud of
actually
him.
mentioned, KARINA
Faker
actually
says
mentioned that
that.
he was going to go for 7,000
자랑스럽다.
before you. So what are your thoughts on that? Well, I guess I will accept that challenge. And you had such an amazing solo kill montage in game 2. So let's take a look. How are you able to find these angles?
기다리다가 플래시 보고 딱딱. Wait for the flash and then go in.
I think it was just that I knew that I would be able to get the kill.
Wait for the shield to go out and then go in. Just
So
really
that's why I
patient
went
every
in.
time.
So you went in knowing that you will get the kill. I think
잡았죠? 잡았죠?
it's just that the opponent ended up overextending. I think that's why I was so sure that I
Overextending is
can
literally on
actually
the tower.
secure
What
that
do you
kill.
mean overextending, Faker?
But in the late game,
타워 밑에 있는데
that
뭐
Victor
타워
got
밑에 있었는데요? 잠시만요.
a triple
Mr.
kill
Faker?
and disrupting the flow of the game. So what was your answer to that fight, Victor?
Sure.
Yeah, I
Play
think it
safe.
looked a little
Faker
dicey
just now, yeah.
after we
Yo,
lost
he should have been in the Nexus
teamfight that we
towers.
were so sure on winning.
He should have been in the fountain.
But
Yes?
I feel like just based on the comp, I feel like I just had a lot on my plate and a lot of different things that I can definitely execute. So even regarding who scaled first or who scaled more, I feel like we just knew that we would be able to secure today's victory. And with the Deathfire Torch allowing mages like Rise and Victor to be played more, do you think this is a big enough shift to change the matchup against the other champions? Yeah, in the current version, I feel like you can see a lot of different options and you see a lot of different stats. You definitely start seeing a lot of Deathfire Torch. I feel like this is what really allows you to see various champions in this current meta. And this upcoming Saturday, it'll be against Genji in the Saturday showdown. So what do you think will be the key?
Yo, Saturday is gonna be crazy, guys.
Individually as players, I think we just have to maintain our form, and I think just reaching our ceiling would be really the key to defeating Genji this weekend.
Individual form.